Hello, here we are here, sadly, with Tom and Harrison's extraordinary podcast. Or
T
Harrison,
T H E podcast.
it's the
The
podcast.
podcast.
You have no idea how long we spent on that. About 3 minutes.
30 seconds, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Love it.
Right. So a little quick sort of introduction to us, although probably don't need one, seeing as we are so famous.
Mhm.
Um, I am known on YouTube by 140 people as Armory Reviews 1.
And I am not.
Great memory. No, and Harrison is not actually because
No.
the idea of people is that not everyone is the same person.
Yeah.
So what are you known as, Harrison?
I'm known as Harrison. That's
Interesting.
that's pretty much it, to be honest. Um,
That is how names work.
yeah. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you for that. Now on the scene of my computer chair, uh, iPhone 6. That's a good one to start with, I think.
Uh-huh. I know lots about it as well.
Did you see the footage of that guy in Australia?
Dropping it after he... Yeah,
Wow.
that's good.
Wow.
You
If
know,
only they made the phone out of the stuff the case is made of.
yeah. I love it because he was the first guy, wasn't he, to actually buy one of these in Australia.
Yeah, correct.
And straight away.
Yeah.
But to be honest, it does show because that's what is perfect advertising for the iPhone because that's what's going to happen.
To everyone's iPhone. Yeah.
Everyone who buys it is going to drop it eventually. It's just statistically the truth.
Well, no, it's actually built into the design.
Mhm.
You know how they used to build like Hoovers to break after so amount of time?
Yeah, yes, you see it
They
buy
they
more.
build iPhones to jump out of your hand every so often. There's a feature in iPhones that means that occasionally it will make you hit your pocket against something hard while it's in it.
Yeah, it magnetizes towards like
Yeah,
doorknobs and
yeah,
stuff. See, I think they should build the wires to be biodegradable, so that after about 2 or 3 years or something, all the wires just sort of rot and it just stops working completely. That would earn them so much money because people just go, ah, my iPhone has just stopped working. It's exactly 3 years after I bought it. No, it's 3 years and a day, so it just avoids warranty.
yeah.
Um,
Do you know what earn them more money? Not
uh,
just handing out iPhones to people who've got broken iPhones, like, you know, like pebbles on a beach.
yeah.
'Cause almost, I swear, you don't even have to have had an iPhone to convince them that you had an iPhone that broke, and they'll give you a new one.
Yeah, you just walk up and go,
That could be
say,
a good test.
I broke my iPhone. Oh, where's the broken iPhone? I broke it so badly that when I
Yeah,
tried picking it up, it just
it
fell through my
annihilated
hand.
itself.
It
Like,
disintegrated.
yeah, it all of the mass was turned into energy.
Yeah, it got really hot and then was gone. It spontaneously combusted, which is possible, Tom. Don't even try. Um,
That's what happens when you play Angry Birds for too long.
yeah. Dropped it,
Angry Birds
screen crack.
Transformers, that's a thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it
Do
as
you know what? Do you know what it's exactly the same as?
Star Wars?
Angry Birds.
Yeah, they normally are, aren't they?
Yeah. At least Angry Birds Star Wars had something like quite different.
Yeah, I like
The
the
gravity
lightsaber
was
guy
fun.
and stuff. Yeah, the
Oh, I
space
like the
levels.
gravity thing.
Well, there was Angry Birds Space, wasn't there? Was that a thing?
Oh, okay, that
Or
one.
is that Angry Birds Star Wars?
I thought it was Star Wars, but
It might
the
be.
spacey one was quite cool
Yeah.
because it actually had a different mechanic. I think we should go into a new one because I think the iPhone 6 is a bit. We've
It's
talked
not
about it.
something
We
I know a
don't.
lot about.
I don't
I'm not
like
gonna lie.
iPhones.
I have an iPhone. I'm not a massive fan of them. I got it for a birthday, and I like it. I'm
Yeah, they're
not.
not bad.
I'm not.
They're good if you have no interest in changing it at all.
Yeah, I don't. I
If you
don't.
like how they are stock,
Mhm.
great. However, if you'd like to have your phone like customized to you, you need to get an Android.
Yeah, no, I use it for phoning people, texting people,
And
the Facebook app,
if they
and
suckered you into
Angry Birds.
buying everything for the Xbox One, you also need a Windows phone.
Yeah. You know the bit in the end of the first Johnny English film where he's like driving away and all the speeding tickets are going off at the night. I think it's at the end. I don't know. But you see the speeding tickets off, like the speed lights. What are they called? Speeding,
Camera?
speed cameras. That's the one. Yeah, them ones.
Yeah.
You see the speed cameras going off, right? Has that ever happened to like Batman when he's been driving about, or has he ever been clamped or anything?
He's had the wheels nicked off his Batmobile.
The spare wheel.
No, no,
Someone
no.
just nicked it.
He actually had all of the wheels nicked off the Batmobile.
By who?
The guy who would then become the second Robin,
Okay.
Jason Todd. He was just about to take the fourth wheel off.
Right. Why
without
was he
getting
taking the
electrocuted.
wheels?
Because he wanted money.
Oh, okay. He was just stealing.
Wheels are quite expensive. Yeah, he was
Well,
stealing.
it's the Batmobile's wheels, so yeah,
They'd be more
probably.
expensive. Yeah. Yeah. Somehow he got past all the electrical defenses and stuff.
Hmm.
And yeah, Batman kind of, for some reason, took him in, thought it was a good idea, and then he died.
Batman or the other guy?
Robin.
Oh,
It's the Robin that died.
I don't really follow DC. In fact, when I say really, I mean I've seen the Batman films.
You need to watch Batman Under the Red Hood.
Is that cartoon?
It's an animated film, and oh my god, is it dark.
Right.
The Joker is voiced by John DiMaggio, who voices Bender.
Uh-huh.
Um, yeah, it's wow. It's that one dark,
Okay.
especially for an animated film. The Joker slices the necks of about 6 guys in one scene with a broken glass, and then attempts to burn about 5 people alive. He crowbars Robin to death.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
I mean, not a lot of people can do that.
No.
Alright, because Batman like watches over like Robin like he's like his godfather or something.
Batman in that scene is trying to get to Robin as
Yeah,
fast as he
he was a
possibly
bit
can.
slow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, as in he gets there just as the building blows up.
Oh, poor Robin. He stood there
Yeah,
goes, okay, one more crowbar Joker, Batman will be here soon. Then like one more crowbar, he's like, ah, that really hurt. Batman's not here. Yeah, one more Joker, and then like Bender like beats him out. Um, yeah,
okay.
looks like. Would you rather be beaten up by Bender or the guy who plays Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill? Because they both do the Joker's voice, don't they? If you had to fight like
Yeah.
Bender or Luke Skywalker,
Mean the actual guy or
the
the
characters,
character?
the characters.
Well, both of them are going to kill me very quickly.
Exactly. So you have to choose.
I think Luke Skywalker's not going to... Luke Skywalker, because he's going to kill me quickly.
Yeah, he just lightsaber you.
Yeah. And lightsabers apparently don't hurt all that much.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it because it's sort of they're really hot, so
They are so hot.
they sort of like clean the wound as they go through?
They cauterize, and I'm pretty sure they're so hot you basically can't feel it.
Don't bullets do that a little bit? It's when the bullet goes through, it tends to sterilize as it goes through, but it's only when people try and take the bullet out that they make it messy.
No, what happens when a bullet gets if it gets stuck in you, it blocks all the blood.
Yeah.
When you try and when you go in and get it, now when you can make the wound worse, or when you take the bullet out, suddenly all those veins can just.
But assuming you solve all those problems by getting the bullet out, you'd put in all the dirt and then you'd put in the bacteria.
Oh
and
yeah,
that's
no,
what
yeah.
makes
If you don't do it, just
So
sterile.
if you get shot, kids,
Yeah, leave the bullet in.
leave it in
Forever.
the Or if you do take it out, blowtorch yourself.
And no. And if it heals, suddenly you're a guy with a bullet in you. How
Yeah.
cool is that?
You can't go through airport securities, so anytime you want a free cavity search, you know what to do.
Sounds like a sign you'd hold up.
Anyone want to practice a cavity search?
Or an advert in a really bad newspaper. Like, the very back of it, free cavity searches.
Yeah, no, no, yeah, don't do that. It's not hygienic.
No,
It's probably not legal.
probably.
Well, as long as they're free, I guess it's legal.
Yeah.
You can't pay for your cavity searches, not unless you pay for a doctor and you live in America or something. Could you, in theory, if you wanted a cavity search?
Get it on the NHS?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Well, I
Maybe
walk
not.
in and
I
say,
don't know.
I'm sorry, doctor, but there's some really hard poo lodged up there.
Oh,
Can you
yeah,
go and get that?
Yes, yeah, you can.
No, not
Genuinely.
quite there. A little further up. That's it. Right. No, little less in. Okay, no, further up. Not as far in. Further up. Not as far in. Just keep doing that. Yeah, just keep doing that. You're getting it. You're almost there. Right. Yeah, that's good. Thanks, doctor.
Right.
Next topic.
Yeah, like I've got one that can sort of segue from that.
Alright, go for it.
I got one that can segue from the Batmobile.
No, I don't want that one. I want the first one.
Supergirl show.
Who?
Supergirl.
Who?
Kara L. No, not Kara L. Kara. I can't remember her surname. Kara. Superman's cousin.
Is she like Krypton the Superdog? Because he was the best.
Krypto the Superdog, and no.
Oh.
Do you remember Man of Steel?
No, I've not seen it.
There's a bit when Clark is on the spaceship, and there are a bunch of like cryo chambers. One of them is open,
Yeah.
which is it is Supergirl from that.
Right.
And she is a Kryptonian from the city of Kandor. Kandor was shrunken and like stolen, like to be kept in like a jar by Brainiac.
Like a snow globe.
Yes, exactly. Like
Okay.
he would like collect like the greatest cities from planets and then destroy the rest of the planet.
That's pretty cool.
He didn't actually get around to destroying Krypton.
That's
It
helpful.
destroyed itself before he could
Oh.
destroy itself. Yeah.
Did it actually destroy itself, or was it just sort of like locked inside a picture?
No, you're getting your fandoms mixed up a little bit there,
Yeah.
I think. But basically, she's a really, really unexperienced Superman. Is basically
Okay. And she's not man.
no, but I mean, like her story when she gets to Earth is basically an experienced Superman, except someone is telling her what to do, being Superman, and her sort of rebelling against it, whereas Superman just had to like work it out all himself.
Yeah.
Because she's being told how to deal with what she can do, she's kind of rebelling against it.
Yeah.
Just it's kind of saying, you know, what would someone else do with exactly the same powers?
Does she ever dig a tunnel?
I don't know.
Does Superman ever dig a tunnel?
It's likely he's been around since 33.
Cool. Did he dig it really quickly?
I would imagine he would.
Sweet.
But the only problem with the Supergirl show I can think of is, actually no, two. Number one, Superman's effects looked rubbish in Smallville.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully they can fix that, seeing as like the Flash looks really cool.
Yep.
The special effects are really good for the Flash. The other problem I can think with Supergirl is that it won't be connected to either the movies or Arrow and the Flash.
Right.
Because it's being made by a different company.
It's probably
There's
a
going to
good
be
thing.
another DC show, not connected to anything else.
Like Arrow and Flash have got a good thing going. You don't want to mess it up by putting someone else in there.
Yeah,
don't
no,
wanna-
but
don't
I
want to
mean,
third wheel it.
if they were made by the same company,
Yeah.
it would be cool if they don't meet up for ages, but because they're made by the same company, you know that at some point it's possible.
Yeah.
I've got more DC stuff to talk about. Only one more though.
Well, should we get it out of the way with, or put a little gap first?
Yeah, it's not gonna be that long.
I'll go for it then. You're boring.
Dwayne Johnson's
DC
Black
thing.
Adam.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen this. I saw him. I saw a picture of him, and I was like, "Whoa, he looks like a lot like Namor from he was like Marvel's Aquaman."
Yeah, no, he does actually. Yeah.
I was like, "Well,
do
is
you
he
think
playing
of that?
Namor? I didn't realize Namor was going to be in like the next Avengers or something." And I clicked on it. It's like, "No, he's Black Adam," and I went, "Oh, that's the Arrow guy." Then didn't look at it anymore.
Shazam,
Yeah, yeah.
not Arrow.
No, the Shazam film is going to be amazing because it's just such a stupid idea. I love it so much.
You know, it's a kid who transforms by saying the word Shazam into a huge guy.
Yeah, it reminds me so much of like Banana Man. I think from that really old. It was either Beano or Dandy. I can't remember what it was. It might have been Dandy. Like the kid who ate a banana and then became Banana Man, and he was just a man who was really good at like throwing bananas and stuff and super strong. That's
amazing.
basically what Shazam is, except it just say Shazam and become Superman.
But basically, the bit that I'm excited for is Dwayne Johnson is going to be playing a supervillain.
Yeah, yeah.
And he has the charisma and the hugeness to play one.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be great.
Can we go to one of my topics?
We can.
Okay. Right. Yeah. So the topic is it's quite a generic one. Okay. It's what's your favourite film, Tom? Because I know your favourite film. What's your top three?
My top three of all time.
Yeah, of all time. I know your favourite's Blade Runner, isn't it?
My favourite is Blade Runner.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a really hard time thinking beyond that. It's
Everything else is shadowed by Blade Runner.
well, no. The problem is because it's easy to pick a number one.
Yeah.
But to then rank the rest seems quite
Just
difficult.
go for maybe this one could be a 2 or a 3. Well, just 3 films you like then. Ones that could
Well,
be
I'll say
candidates.
three of my all-time favourites.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'd rank them.
hmm
X-Men: Days of Future Past.
Yep. Seen
I
it. It's a good film. Yep.
it's me personally, it's like a perfect superhero film. What I want from one. It's a
Okay,
good
that's well.
balance between
Remember
serious
that.
and fun.
Remember that because that's it's going to come back later.
Um, I'm not really sure. I'll go with Alien.
All right, yeah,
I love
Alien, pretty
Alien.
good film. Also Ripley Scott, so
It is, yeah, Ridley.
yeah, Ripley. Ridley's Believe It or Not.
Ellen
Scott.
Ripley Scott.
Yes, it's Ridley, Believe It or Scott. It's
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. I'm gonna change it.
yeah, okay.
Instead of Alien, because it is very, very Blade Runner. That's kind of why I picked it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the original Transformers, the '86 film.
Oh, that was I. Wait, hang on. The 86 film. I don't know that one.
It's the animated one
Yeah, I figured.
because it's a fun space adventure that's quite serious and has an awesome battle at the end, but it's also hilarious and has like a really an amazing '80s rock ballad soundtrack.
Right.
Notice how everything oh no, Days of Future Past wasn't. Most of my favorite films are from the '80s.
Yeah, yeah. 80s or 2014.
Yeah.
Well, my favourite is, of course, Jurassic Park, the greatest film of all time. Featuring such favourites as Sam Neill, Jeff Goldblum, Richard Attenborough, Samuel
No,
Jackson.
no. It's Jeff Goldblum.
What did I say?
That's how he talks.
Oh, okay, right. Yes, like, hang on. What did I say? Um, and of course you got like little kids who's like I think it's like Josh Mazezza or something weird like that, and the Screaming Girl, Ariana Richards, who you've seen in Tremors with Kevin Bacon, as Screaming Girl who stands on roof and screams.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate Tremors?
Tremors is such a good film.
Done.
And
Right.
also, let's take another one to appreciate Kevin Bacon.
Bacon.
Kevin Bacon. He was an X-Men.
He was next man. He was quite good
He was
next.
really good in X-Men. And my second one, remember your second one being X-Men, Days of Future Past, is
Really?
Guardians of the Galaxy because
Okay.
it's amazing and it was the superhero film that was like really cool and also really funny at the same time.
Yeah.
So pretty much the same reasons as yours. But
Except that I think the difference between it is like Guardians had a more of a focus on the humor,
yeah,
whereas
yeah,
X had more of a focus on the serious. But they both had both.
yeah, yeah.
Just where we draw the line of how much we want.
And then my third one is either Anchorman, okay,
Uh huh.
good film, or The Mummy, because like Brendan Fraser
I'd
and
personally go the Mummy out of those
I
two.
would as well. It's like Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz and The Rock's in the second one as the Scorpion King.
Also, I personally actually quite like the Mummy 3.
You know what? As a standalone film, it would have been good. If it wasn't a
Don't
mummy
know
film,
because do you really want like mummy films forever that are in Egypt? I know they're called the Mummy, but
well, I wouldn't have minded a mummy from like I don't know, like Nairobi or somewhere. But just
I thought Jet Li was awesome.
he wasn't bad. He was alright.
I just like seeing the same characters in a different place.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Have you seen what Brendan Fraser looks like now?
I have not.
Google a picture of Brendan Fraser, current like 2013 or something.
It depends on the angle of the photo to how good he looks.
Just how far away it is.
No. In some shots, he genuinely doesn't look that bad, but in some of them, he looks terrible.
He looks so bad. This guy was George of the Jungle. And look at him now. This is the photo. The one where he's like
Actually,
smiling
really,
and waving. Okay, well that's the end of that topic. What's your next one, Tom?
I've actually gone through all mine.
Oh, well I have some more. So this first one, it's more of an interactive topic than the last one. It's in the form
Ooh,
of a game,
fun.
Tom.
I like games.
You like games, Tom. I'm going
I
to
also
read.
like pictures.
Okay. I'm going to read you a fact that
Some
may
pictures.
or may not be true, and you have to tell me if it is or not.
Sounds like fun.
Okay? Right? Right, the first one. Saudi Arabia imports camels.
Oh,
Is
that's
that-
true.
That's true, but where from, Tom?
Australia.
Expand. Correct. A little bit of background knowledge here. There is a charity that actually kills camels in Australia because of such what a massive problem they are and how much carbon dioxide they release. They're breeding so well in Australia that as charities you pay money and they'll go out and shoot a camel for you.
But it's because I can't remember which way round it is, but either Saudi Arabia's camels or Australia's camels they use for racing, and the other one they use for eating.
Yeah, it is. Okay, the next one, right? Number two. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
You're Tom? How ready? Okay,
Fairly ready.
when you eat a lot of chocolate and sugary drinks and stuff, you'll get a sugar rush. Is that true or false?
False.
It's very false. It's just a placebo.
Yes, it is.
Because you're told you see things from space, but see things from space? Okay, I actually know why I said that. That was not what I meant
Is
to
it because
say.
you had a sugar rush?
It's because I have sugar rush. No, Tom, I don't have a sugar rush.
Is it because you had a placebo sugar rush?
Yeah, it is. No, it's not. It's because I actually sort of was looking at the next fact, which I'm going to read you, or is it a fact? Which is the Great Wall of China is the only man-made object you can see from space, Tom. Is that true or false?
Do you mean with the naked eye?
Yeah,
You can't see it with the naked eye from space.
it's true you can't, but can you see any others?
Man-made objects?
Yeah. With the naked eye.
Can't you see the Nazca lines?
You can. Actually, you can see lots, and there are hundreds of things you can see from space, but the Great Wall of China isn't one.
Yeah. Specifically, I was in my mind, yeah, the Nazca lines, I think I remember.
Okay, when you get a
But you don't kind of think of them as man-made objects, though, because they're not, they're like chalk lines in the ground, basically.
Yeah, but they're there.
But they are. Yeah.
But when you get a kidney transplant, they leave both the original kidneys in and just put a third one in your pelvis.
False.
That's true.
Wow.
They actually just put one in where your pelvis is, and they don't bother taking the old one out.
Okay.
So Surgeon Simulator lied to me.
So what am I now? I'm
I don't know, like 3-1?
3-1, yeah.
Mammoths were alive when the Great Pyramid was being built.
True.
It's true.
That was a long time ago.
From the time it was discovered to the time it was no longer a planet, Pluto hadn't made a full trip around the sun. True or false?
True.
That is true, Tom. Are you keeping count? Because I've already forgotten.
Yes, 4-1.
Okay. If you pick up a baby bird,
Uh-huh.
okay, its mother will reject it from its nest. True or false, Tom?
False.
I forgot what I asked.
The bird one.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is false. The mother will not reject them.
That's 5-1.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at this.
Okay. There are.
Do you know what, this is basically around general ignorance from QI.
Yeah.
Well, it's a little bit different. But...
Yeah, it's a little different. Okay, there are 4 different tastes you can taste with your tongue. True or false? And
Oh, sort of true.
Extra point if you can name them all.
Isn't it sort of true, but you can taste more?
Well, okay, there are exactly 4 different types of taste you can taste with your tongue. True or false?
False.
It's false. There are 5. Can you name them, Tom, for an extra point?
You have about like sweet, sour, savoury, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I am. Yep. What are they?
So it's sweet, sour, savoury, salt. That's sweet. No,
The
4.
last one was like bitterness, bitter.
Oh, okay.
And the correct name for a savoury taste or a meaty taste is umami.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's so we don't know.
That's a funny word for no reason.
Chameleons change colour to blend in with their surroundings.
False. They change colour depending on their like emotions and internal heat and stuff, don't they?
True again.
Although they generally do turn into the same colours as their environments,
Yeah.
it's just not because of it.
There's nothing right. You're like 10-1 now?
7-1, I think.
Okay, ready? Then the colour orange
Yeah.
was named after the fruit.
True.
True. It is again. Still made this too easy.
Yes, because they were all QI questions.
Oh, I don't watch that much QI. I don't know this.
Really?
Yeah,
I
I
watched
watch a little
loads
bit.
of it.
God damn it. Okay. If you take all the molecules in a teaspoon of water and line them up end to end, okay, they will stretch 30 billion miles. True or false?
False.
It's true.
Okay.
Sorry about that, yeah.
What's that? 8-2?
Say something like that, yeah. Oh, this is good. If you line up all 8 planets, or maybe it isn't good. If you line up all the 8 planets in our solar system, they will fit in between the Earth and the Moon. True or false?
False.
That's true, Tom.
I thought Jupiter was massive.
It
Like
is
too big for
massive,
that.
but so's the gap.
Okay.
Okay, penguins mate for life. True or false?
True.
False. Some penguins do, but not all.
I know they poo in a hilarious way.
What do you mean they poo in a hilarious way?
They jettison it out downwards. So it's like if you were to fire a pressure washer down, that's how they poo.
That's awesome.
So it's left like a splat. And it's actually because their poo is like black and white. It looks like if you drop a penguin from high enough, what you would get.
Okay, the forbidden fruit wasn't actually an apple. It was a fig or a pomegranate, more likely to be. Probably. Yes or no?
It was more likely to be because it doesn't specify what it is.
Correct.
It just says the forbidden fruit.
Yeah.
Or the fruit of the tree. I can't remember the actual quote.
I don't know the quote either.
The fruit of the tree where thou dost not eat, or something like that.
It rains diamonds on Jupiter.
False.
True.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe some sort of diamond-like thing.
I know it does in the planets further out because the pressure is very, very high. I didn't know the pressure was high enough on Jupiter.
We went to the moon before we put wheels on suitcases.
That sounds stupid enough to be true.
It is true. In Australia, you receive a £200 Australian dollar fine if you touch an electrified wire that causes death.
True.
It's true.
Yeah, it sounds stupid enough to be true.
If you could fold a
I'm
piece
gonna
of
have
paper,
to tell that to one of my Australian friends later.
yeah. If you could fold a piece of paper in half 42 times, it would reach the moon.
What?
True or false, Tom?
False.
If it was possible to fold a piece of paper in half 42 times, it would reach the moon. You saying false?
False.
It's true.
Okay.
You can actually, because of like every time it doubles, I guess, in thickness, it was true.
Right. Okay.
In that case, if you could fold a piece of paper in half 42 times, it would be a lot wider than all of the planets put together.
Yes.
Yes, that's true. The terminal velocity of a cat is non-lethal. True or false?
True.
That is true.
That one I know. The way they write themselves to be to land on their feet is really interesting as well. So I can't really explain it. You need to watch a video.
You recently watched that new Scarlett Johansson film, didn't you? Lucy, is it?
Yes.
Okay, right. In that case, is it true that people use only 10% of their brains?
No.
It is not true. You are correct, because Scarlett
Horrible
Johansson uses like
misconception.
110% of it and becomes a space worm.
In the film, he says 10% of the brain's potential, which is a bit better, because most people think that we literally only use 10% of the brain.
No, we don't. We use more.
Like when he says like the brain's potential, you can kind of get behind it enough to make the film still work.
Okay, the continent with the highest average education level is Antarctica.
True.
It is true.
Because there's just research stations and nothing else.
Yeah. The founder of Match.com lost his girlfriend to a man she met on Match.com.
True.
True. It's
I think
possible.
I've heard that
It's
before.
possible for a professional mimic to forget what his own voice sounds like.
True.
True. France was still executing people with guillotines when the first Star Wars film came out.
I think that's true.
That's also true. These are getting really easy. North Korea and Finland are separated by one country.
True?
It is true.
Is it
I
Russia?
think it's Russia, yeah.
I was trying to imagine the world map in my head. It's like, does Russia actually connect them both?
It takes 7 years to digest chewing gum if you've eaten it.
False.
False, you can't digest it at all.
Nope, you just, just goes right through you.
Okay,
Well,
420.
not like Kitty Pryde would, but you know what I mean.
420, right, is the LAPD code for marijuana use.
Isn't that false?
It is false. Do you know what it actually is?
I have no idea.
Juvenile disturbance.
Okay.
I think that means like a toddler throwing a little pant tantrum or something in a motorway. I don't know.
420 blazing it. But that means there's a kid on fire.
When John F. Kennedy said "Ich bin ein Berliner," everybody thought he said "I am a donut."
Only the people with not the dialect he was talking to.
Yeah, true.
So the people in Berlin got it. He said what he meant to say. People with a different German dialect.
Yeah.
It sounded like.
Well, this is a good one. Humans evolved from apes.
False. We evolved from a common ancestor.
True. Right, I think you're just googling these really quickly, Tom. You're too good.
Yeah, sure. Right.
George Washington had wooden teeth. 5, 4,
False.
3. Yeah, it was false.
Didn't they use human teeth?
He just had his own teeth.
Oh, okay. Because I know. Well, no. Even in that time, false teeth were just other humans' teeth.
Oh, I think so. Yeah. Redheads are going extinct. 5, 4, 3.
False.
2. Yeah, it is false. Oh, when Orson Welles' 1938 radio broadcast of the War of the Worlds came on,
True.
people were scared.
True.
It's false.
True.
Wasn't.
What?
No,
Really?
very few people heard it, and only like sort of 5 or 6 people actually believed it. Bats.
Why did you do the apology?
Because a few people did, I guess, and I don't know. Bats are not
The
blind.
apology is somewhat cooler than the actual podcast.
Bats are not blind. True or false?
They are not blind.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know
true.
which the true or the false for that one means, but yeah, they're not blind. They can't see very well, but they're not blind.
Some of them actually can see really well.
Yeah, but for the most part, their echolocation is their primary source of. But they can't see.
In the Middle Ages, life expectancy was in the 30s.
True.
It's false.
Really?
If you made it past 5, you could probably live it to your 60s, but because of the amount of people that didn't make it past 5, it was lower than that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, glass is
Yeah.
the slowest flowing liquid.
Undecided, isn't it?
No, it's not. It has been decided, according to the website I am on.
I thought they're still trying to. I've heard it's a state in between liquid and solid.
It's not. It is, in fact, a solid, but over time it just warps because of an outdated manufacturing process.
Yeah, although it is actually, because of its translucency, it is not a true solid.
Yep. Your fingers.
But it's the same way as there are about 30 different states of matter, so it's not exactly uncommon for something not to be a true solid.
When your fingers go in water, they wrinkle because the skin is absorbing the water.
False.
It is false. Do you know what it actually is?
I looked it up once and forgot.
It's thought. It's in the nervous system, but it's thought to have evolved so we could get better grips in wet environments.
That's quite a cool idea.
Sunflowers track the sun across the sky over the day.
False.
False. Do you know which way they always face?
East?
It is east, yeah.
Just where the sun comes up.
Nintendo was founded in 1889. True or false?
False.
That's true.
What was it for?
I don't know what it was for originally, but at one point they did actually own a chain of brothels. I know that.
God, they've gone downhill, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. God, Super Nintendo Smash Brothers 2.
They need to add some of the original characters.
You can play as one of the original prostitutes. Not worth playing, is it? Okay, drinking straws have only one hole. True or false? False.
True.
Yeah, of course it's true. It's quite obvious.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. This is in the form of a question, Tom, and this is for 100 points as well.
Okay.
Which was invented first, the lighter or the match?
Lighter?
It's true, Tom. You win with like 150
Do you know how I
points.
could tell that was true?
How?
Because it's such a stupid question.
Alright, well, this one's for 1,000,000 points then. Um, um, does Tom smell? True or false?
True.
That's
Everyone
false.
smells.
Doesn't smell. You don't smell at all, Tom. You smell of absolute nothing. It's like smelling a black hole.
I should become an assassin.
I, I can't say I've ever sat around in my house and just gone, oh my god, what is that? I can smell an assassin. No, I've got to get out of it. Do you think like Ezio and all that stuff, he just goes around with swabs and just swabs what people smells like and try to make himself smell like a normal person so that people don't
Yeah.
know he's coming?
He is constantly running up buildings all the time. He's
Well,
going to smell pretty bad. And
he'd
there's
be
not like there's
sweaty, but
yeah, it's not like he's going to have enough he's going to have enough deodorant to cover himself or any for
but
that.
the point is, he didn't go around trying to smell like a normal person, did he?
No, he went around trying to smell like a bodybuilder.
Okay, should we go over to the next topic? Have you thought of any more? Because I've got some more still.
Next topic.
Okay, well, the next topic is, would the Cuban Missile Crisis have been better or worse if it was fought in Scotland?
Better.
And why do you say that, Tom? Let's
Because,
discuss this.
because it's Scotland.
Well, you can't just say that. You got to go into more depth.
Everything's better.
Why would it have been better if it was fought in Scotland?
Alcoholism is better in Scotland. Universities are better in Scotland because they're free. Iron brew is better in Scotland because it's the only place you can get it.
See, I think
Rain is better in Scotland because it will actually kill you.
Yep.
Um,
See, but I don't think it would have been because it wouldn't have been the Cuban Missile Crisis for two reasons. No, three reasons actually. Okay.
no,
It
could be.
wouldn't have been in Cuba. It would have been Scotland. Okay, and I'm pretty sure Scotland is not in missile reach.
Yeah, no. But if the Cuban Missile Crisis was in Scotland, then in this case, Scotland would be called Cuba.
Okay, right. It wouldn't have been a missile crisis. It would have been the Cuban Caber Crisis. Because they would have just lobbed massive logs at each other.
You've just made an amazing alternate history book.
The Cuban Caber Crisis.
It's like Russia has lined up a load of really strong Scottish guys on the coast of Cuba, aiming at Washington.
It could be like a film, and it's like the plucky underdog, and he's not actually that strong, and he's picking up his caber for the first time, and he's like sort of trying to throw it forward, and he's
Come
falling
on,
backwards.
you've got to destroy America.
You've got to do it. You
can
take
do
out
it.
the White House with a caber. I believe in you, young Angus.
Then right at the end of the film, it just goes. It either goes into the water or it goes. No, it goes all the way to the White House, and it just like lands.
And
It doesn't do anything.
It's just that bit when the White House gets blown up in Independence Day, but all the spaceship is replaced with just a caber falling down. Then all the fire comes out. And also,
Actually, there is actually a missile system which basically is a sort of like a caber. It's a big solid piece of, except it's metal.
oh yeah, they drop it from space, don't they?
They do. It's really cool.
And
and extremely scary.
Yeah, it's just basically made so it's like terminal velocity is so high that it just creates a massive shockwave when it hits the ground.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah, it's quite scary. They're just chucking metal from space.
And there is nothing to prove that there isn't one already up there.
Yeah, because you can't find it because it hasn't got Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that is the reason.
And also, it wouldn't have been a crisis because you can't throw a caber from Scotland to Cuba or to America. It's not possible, Tom.
You haven't met some of the same Scottish guys that I have.
There's just too many things in the way.
When you have that much, when you're that high on iron brew and heroin.
Iron brew and heroin. Just like, is it like you're high on both of them, or you mix them together and just inject it straight into your eyes? Which is...
No. You inject the iron brew and you drink the heroin.
You dissolve the heroin into the iron brew. Right. Okay, right, then you grind it all up with a big caber, batter it, vote for independence, and then just inject it straight into the bloodstream.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So it would have been better if it was fought in Scotland. Decided.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, and this is the last topic. All right, we're coming up to an hour now.
Okay.
Okay. Or actually, we've been recording 53 minutes and 54 minutes.
Okay.
Last one is Doctor Who? Question mark. I
It's
know
alright.
you've been watching the new Capaldi episodes, Tom.
It's alright.
It is all right. We
Yeah.
agree. End of the podcast.
It's
Um,
he's my favourite Doctor.
at the moment, he's pretty
It's just
good.
the episodes aren't my favourite.
And why is that, Tom?
I know, like I can tell like the type of Doctor he is, which I really like. He's trying to be good, whereas like the past three have not. But he doesn't have much patience. He's not very tolerant. He's quite angry. I like the fact that he's not just another young, hyperactive David Tennant and Matt Smith.
Yeah, he is
I like
different,
that
which
he's
is
very
good.
different.
I
But
like the whole heaven thing that's happening.
yep, so do I. It's
It's
just
gonna be good.
Missy needs to be more prominent, and she will get more prominent. But I'd
Yeah.
rather her turn up a little bit more in these early episodes.
There are a lot of like really dumb theories about that, like Missy's actually going to be like a female master because
Well,
Missy's like short for mistress and mistress and
yeah, I've
master,
heard
and
that.
I think it's
The
dumb.
the one that kind of makes a little bit of sense is the Rani.
No, I don't like that one either.
I don't like it, but it kind of makes a bit of sense.
No,
It
fair
makes
enough.
for me, it makes too much sense. It's too
It's
obvious to
too
be.
obvious for more facts.
Well, no, because the idea that the thing is a TARDIS would make sense because the TARDIS can look literally however you want it to look, and also you can materialize it around people as they die.
Yeah,
But I think that's too boring. I
yeah,
want something more interesting than that. Also, I want the Rani to turn back up to try and resurrect the Master. I want that as its own storyline a few years from now. Because, after the whole David Tennant Master thing, I'd love the Rani to try and come back and try to resurrect him.
yeah. Okay,
Try
I
and
got.
maybe, convince the Time Lords to do the same thing they did for Matt Smith or something.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
I've got one last thing to do. Okay, it's more questions, but this time there's no right or wrong answer.
Oh,
Okay,
you're getting really school with it.
yeah. Okay, it's an opinion this time. It's would you rather, Tom.
Oh
We play the
God.
game of would you rather. Dot dot dot.
You've got to answer these as well, by the way.
I think we should have, we should agree and disagree on stuff. Okay. So Tom, would you rather live a 1,000 year life or 10 100 year lives?
1,000 year life. Wait. Do I get to stay active for that 1,000 year life,
Uh,
or do I get progressively worse and bedridden?
let's assume that by the end of it, you look like you would have if you'd lived a 100 year life. So it takes 100 years to look 10, 200
Okay,
years to
right,
look
yeah. I'll
20.
go 1,000 year life.
I actually disagree with you. I think 10 100 year lives.
I think
Assuming you can remember the last ones.
oh,
Because that way you get, although you do have to be like sort of one a couple of times, although it would
but
be,
no.
it would be a
Again,
1 year old.
I think I'd rather you'd get more time with the 1,000 year life.
Yeah, because
Because you hit maturity, then suddenly you have all of this time to do everything, to go everywhere, and
but you get different privileges, and also once you've lived 9 lives and you're now a 1 year old who has 900 years of experience,
oh, that's a good point.
you could be like a 1 year old genius.
Also, in 1,000 years' time, if you live 10 100 year lives, you'd be able to go to space quite easily.
Yeah, because they're not at the same time after. You've lived, yeah,
Whereas if you're like 100 in 1,000 years' time, it's very hard to get into space.
yeah,
Unless space travel is really good.
yeah.
You've convinced me.
Okay, well that's good, diplomatic, Tom. Well done. Okay, would you rather have
Just because I want to go to
hiccups?
space.
This is quite relevant actually. Would you rather have hiccups for the rest of your life, or feel like you need to sneeze but not be able to for the rest of your life?
Hiccups, because you can't concentrate on anything when you need to sneeze.
Absolutely wrong. Need to sneeze.
You're never going to get anything done.
No, you'll get used to it after a while, but hiccups, right? Because I get the hiccups quite a lot. Okay, I don't really know why. I'm probably gonna die.
Yeah. Cancer.
Yeah, yeah,
Why not?
it's lung cancer, but
I'm being the internet in this case.
yeah, it's diaphragm cancer. Actually, that reminded me of the lump now. Actually, I should probably get that checked out.
Don't ask Google.
Right now, I'm Harrison, the 2.5 testicled boy.
I'm wondering if you would get used to the feeling.
You'd get used to the feeling after a
I
while.
suppose then again, you can't smell the inside of your own nose, you can't taste the inside of your own mouth.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like even if someone reminds you, go, "Oh, aren't you that guy who can always feels like he's about to sneeze?" And you go, "Oh, thanks for that. Now I remember I need to sneeze." But hiccups
Yeah.
every 5 minutes because it's random as well. You will catch you off guard every now and then. And
But
you
you'll
just go,
catch everyone else off guard, it'd be funny.
you just got someone to hiccup behind them. Just
Well, no,
sorry,
you've
there's
got
an accent.
constant people just saying boo for the rest of your life.
That'd be terrible because people would try and cure you. They'd cut out your diaphragm. They'd scare you all the time. All right, you just have to walk around upside down drinking. Okay. People would think you're an alcoholic.
I've got one for you.
Okay.
Would you rather know how you're going to die or when you're going to die?
How?
Okay.
Because that way I can just avoid that thing. Unless it's heart attack, in which case
Then-
I'll just, or old age, in which case I'd be fine with it. Well, not fine with it, but there's nothing I can do. But if it was hit by a car, I'd stay away from roads. Forever.
And eventually you will get hit by a car.
Yeah, but I'll
yeah,
put it
probably
on.
prolong your life for it.
I don't know when, because it'll be like a calendar. That is quite cool. I could have a really slow countdown clock. And I could just genuinely, like, for my last 5 minutes, just sit
Oh,
there
no,
looking at it.
no. But like when you know you've only got 2 days left, you can get up to some stuff.
Yeah, you can just not do anything, because, they're not going to jail you for that long, are they?
And even if they do, doesn't matter.
Just going to die anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
you know
you've convinced me,
exactly
Tom.
when.
I want to know when I'm going to die. When? Tell me. Tell me, Tom.
Tomorrow.
Oh,
It's
God
tomorrow
damn it.
because of the hiccups.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is a good one. Would you rather, right, have the ability to read, Tom, or have the ability to read minds but be illiterate?
Read minds.
Yeah, that's sort of obvious, actually.
I'm guessing. Can you? Oh, and you can still talk, can't you? So if you ever want to read anything, ask someone else to read it.
Mate, what does it say on this? Yeah, it says 3 o'clock. Dude, you're going to die in like 5 minutes. Okay, would you rather... Watch your parents have sex every day for a year, or join in once to make it stop?
First one.
Yeah, definitely the first one. Because although you do have to watch
it's
your
actually
parents have sex, it's less illegal.
And it's actually not that weird, to be honest.
Well,
Well, no, I mean everyone does it. Everyone's going to do it. You know what I mean? It's
no,
the
no,
second one.
I'm not going to do it, Tom. I'm going to try as hard as I can never to do that.
I
Actually.
don't mean to watch.
Would you rather eat chocolate flavoured poop or poop flavoured chocolate?
Poop flavoured chocolate is not going to kill me.
Well, no, there's poop, trust me.
What?
Nothing.
If it's a very tiny amount, chocolate flavoured poop. If it's a huge amount, then I wouldn't want to do it, but at least it wouldn't kill me with poop flavoured chocolate.
Well, I'd probably go with the poop flavoured
I
chocolate.
I just want to stay alive in this
Yeah, well,
situation.
you've only got 5 minutes, don't forget, Tom.
Oh yeah.
And you got the hiccups the whole
Damn
time.
hiccups.
Those cancerous hiccups.
Yep.
I think I'd go with the poop flavoured chocolate as well. But you trying to say that you haven't like gone to stand up once and realised that you pooed earlier and it's dried on some of your arse hair, and it's just a little uncomfortable. So you've picked it and then you've got it off, so you're now like flexible again. So you've got that little bit on your hand. You're like,
please don't finish this sentence.
I need to get rid of it so I can wash my hands. That's downstairs. I can hide it behind my bed.
Please don't finish this
Put it
sentence.
under the pillow. Put it back.
Please don't finish this.
Or you could just do the thing that everybody does once in their lifetime, Tom. Feed it to the dog. Okay?
No.
Well, because the
I
dog
told
eats
you
its
not
own
to finish
poop,
the
so it
sentence.
may as well eat yours.
Mine doesn't.
Why doesn't your dog eat your own poop? Your dog doesn't eat its own poop.
No.
Would
It
it?
eats its own sick.
Mine eats it my other dog's poop, my other dog's sick, its own poop, its own sick, things it finds that may be poop or sick. It's gone outside eating cat poop, fox poop. We stop it when we find it, but
He
you
he
know.
he likes to lie down in other animals' poo,
Oh yeah, that's just normal.
but he
I
doesn't eat it.
I don't doubt for a second that my dog's eating poo and we've not realised. We've realised him doing it a lot of times and tried to stop him. Sometimes we fail, but he's probably doing it all the time. My dog's
You
eating the
got a weird,
Toblerone
you got
ones and the
a
Terry's
weird
chocolate
dog.
orange, 2
You've got
advent
a weird dog.
calendars. He's invincible.
You've got an odd dog.
Okay, right. If you had to have sex with a mermaid, would you rather their top half fish or
Top half or
bottom
bottom
half fish?
half? Bottom half fish.
What the fuck, Tom? What?
That's a really easy question. Come on.
No, that's disgusting, Tom. Bottom half fish.
Yeah.
So a fish vagina. That's what you're saying, Tom. You want fish vagina.
No, I'm saying I want something that can talk.
Do you mind? Please get that out of my fish vagina, Tom. That's what they would say. What are you doing?
Right. Okay.
Would you rather be a muggle in a world that Hogwarts exists, or be a normal person in the world that Pokemon exist?
Normal person Pokemon.
I'd go with muggle in Hogwarts because I like to think that that's true.
Wait, but you can't ever experience it.
Well, yeah, but that could be true anyway, so.
But at least with Pokemon, you at least see them.
Yeah, but the point is, I'm quite happy right now, and right now it's extremely possible that I'm a muggle and I just don't know that Hogwarts exists.
I'd prefer to see like giant dragons flying around.
That's
to
really
kill
dangerous,
me.
Tom.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a vagina on your forehead or be like a penis Stegosaurus?
I'd just flip a coin. There's. I've got a coin.
Flip a coin. All right.
Right.
All right. Heads is vagina on your head. Tails
Yeah.
is tails on your back.
Heads.
That's right. So you got a vagina on your head.
That one.
Oh, sweet. Okay, right. I'd absolutely have like a penis Stegosaurus thing. Okay, because not only would you have, well, not only would you like be like a dinosaur, you could pretend to be a Stegosaurus. You'd also probably get like the tail with like the 4 spikes on the end, and they'd be penises. So you could
And
swing
you'll
your
hurt
tail.
everyone
Yeah.
and yourself.
Yeah, emotionally as well as physically.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a bell go off every time you're aroused, like Kevin and Perry style, or feel a sharp pain in your side every time someone said your name?
Bell go off.
I'd definitely go with the sharp pain.
Really?
Absolutely.
Because someone will work it out.
Yeah. But I'd just change my name and beat the system.
You're going to change your name every time someone works out your name.
Well, you're going to go wrong hearing a bell all the time, Tom.
You'd be hilarious.
It'd be really embarrassing. Like you go into the post office, someone like stamps.
You get used to
you
it.
see the Queen and you go ding, and everyone knows. Everyone knows that you like the Queen. It's too late. Would you would you rather have accordions for legs?
Wait. That is the way society moves forwards.
What?
Being very open about everything.
No, that's the way you get arrested. You don't actually have to like commit any crimes. They'll just know. They just know. You just walk out and go, "I'm thinking about murdering that person." All right, we'll just take you away then, because it's gonna happen.
I don't mean that. I mean the bell going off thing.
People
That is how
understand.
society moves forward.
All right. Well, another way of moving forward is using your legs, Tom. But would you rather have accordions for legs, or have a huge belly button 10 inches long that swayed to the beat of popular music?
How well can I control the accordion legs?
Pretty well, Tom. You'd learn. wouldn't
Accordion
you?
legs. Because kicking people, running would be hilarious.
Annoying. You'd sound French all the time.
Also, no. I know you muffle the speakers a little bit.
All right. Well, you're wrong.
And also,
actually.
you can sleep literally anywhere because when you go to sleep, you can just like shrink your legs up a bit. You
No,
could fit in the back of tiny
you could
cars.
attach a boxing glove to it and like kick people with a boxing glove thing.
Boing. Yeah.
You're still wrong. It's the belly button thing because you could weaponize it.
You can weaponize the legs.
Nowhere near as good. Right, which is better? People going to war and sort of like sort of spring kicking each other, or someone walking in, lifting up their shirt, putting on their favourite song, and having the swinging belly button kill someone.
I quite like the legs, to be honest.
No, I want to kill someone with my massive swinging floppy belly button. Would you rather, a pretty obvious one, have sex with a goat and no one knows that you did it, or not have sex with a goat but everyone thinks that you did it?
First one.
Absolutely the first one. There's no downside.
Yeah, because no one knows. I mean, no one would know.
Yeah, and also you get to have sex with a goat. I mean, everyone wants to.
Once in a lifetime experience, in this case.
Well, or twice, depending on how much you enjoy it.
Yeah. But no, it depends if he calls back.
Yeah. Would you rather have to live with like what's it dust on your fingers for the rest of your life, or have taste buds in your bottom?
Well, again, taste buds in your bottom, you're going to just not taste it after a while, aren't you?
Yeah, you're gonna get used to it.
Same way you don't taste it inside your own mouth. We've been over this. Go on,
Yeah,
get with it,
pretty obvious
Harrison.
one. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, right. Would you rather have a side of soup or a side of salad?
Soup.
No, it's salad. Because at least you know you can just sort of throw your salad at someone. It's kind of funny.
We
You
can
can't-
throw soup at someone.
No,
like,
that's
maim-
burning people. That's illegal.
Yeah. And nothing else we've spoken about is.
That's all of them, Tom. Which I think is the end of the podcast.
I think it is the end of the podcast, Harrison. So, yes, that has been Tom and Harrison's extraordinary podcast.
Super amazing, extra special.
It has been super amazing, extra special.
Yeah,
It's definitely been extraordinary.
I feel like I've changed as a person.
I feel like I've changed as a person and as a lot of other things.
No, I feel a little taller.
I feel a little more disturbed.
We've answered some of the many life questions.
And the ones that don't have any relevance to anything.
We've discussed our favourite films, the reasons your favourite film is wrong. Ripley's Believe It or Scott. It's been a wild ride, Tom, and I'll miss you because in a couple of minutes I'm gonna die.
Of hiccup cancer.
Hiccup cancer. And you know what? That's fine because then I'll just start my ninth life. Because I got loads.
We all do.
Yeah. Well, next time you die, you know, pop in sometime. Say hi, Tom.
Ah!
Ah?
You said my name.
As I went I realised exactly what I'd done. It's very unfortunate that you're feeling pain because ding-a-ling-a-ling.
I think that is a very good place to end this.
You know, I don't think there's a possibly better way to. I don't think there is a way that we could possibly end this more better.
Than you ringing your bell.
Ding-a-ling. Goodbye.